Okay, Barry, do you want to sum up?
Talk about files. The comments from the officer are just staggering. Mark, let's echo what you said, Joe. The public have made the effort to come to this chamber and listen to us waffle on. To mock them is not great. Given that I know a lot of the members present who've emailed me, a lot of members of the public present, who've actually come very well informed about what is going on. I knew you'd pull the political card. It was getting close to an election, isn't it? Why, and that is exactly why I delivered this motion, because if people aren't aware, I'm not standing at the next election. I have no political capital to gain out of this. This is such a serious motion. We need to take the politics out of it and actually have it debated properly. But we knew you pulled that card. Well done, thank you. We talk about in the planning side of things, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought, firstly, we worded that specifically so people could have an opinion without prejudicing their place on planning. But we do already have some presumptions in place. We have a presumption against open cast mining, for example, in the county. Therefore, this could easily fall under a similar type of process. But let's go on to the more substantive debate, I think, in terms of, I do respect what you said, Councillor Moore, in terms of your background in planning, and we just want to make sure that people have their say. I do reject that. It's not scaremongering. It is trying to bring in people's concerns. Graham highlighted in depth about just what damage this could do to our county, and believe me, he can go on for quite a long time about it in a lot of detail. And I suggest any members who are in any vague query about this at all to talk to Graham. Could take a very big cup of coffee. Yes. Going to the point about leaving the door open to the Tories, and I think the points that Paul and Steve made were absolutely right. That actually, in some ways, I'm very concerned about it almost matters not what we say in this chamber, or actually on the planning committee, as we saw with the incinerator debate. The government will just come and do what will to our county anyway. Sarah, you made some very good points about how exactly will that group work, and I think a lot of the detail will be worked out at the first meeting, but I would want to make sure it's as proactive as possible in what we can deliver. And then just to finish up, the amendment came in the way it did because there was some messing around. The amendment was published with members' briefing notes, but it was indicated that we would need to go down to this way to do it. So I'd like to thank everybody for the debate. I just hope everybody votes for the motion because it's right for the future of our county.
Leslie?